Hey everybody, welcome to another Let's Play with me, RC, here on GGRC. Today we're going to be taking a look at NONGUNZ Doppelganger Edition. I haven't played any of this yet, but you can see, oh, we got to pick guns, one player, not two player. As you can see here, we got this little 2D platform we're going to be playing here. This is a roguelike 2D platform that spouts to have like a ton of different weapons, hundreds of levels to play. From what I understand, they don't use the words, but it would seem like it's procedurally generated, but I'm not quite sure. So as of today, guys, August 6th, you can actually get in on the open beta to play this yourself if this looks cool to you. It's open from the 6th until the 10th, so I'll have a link to that in the comments if you want to check it out. But for right now, I haven't played any of this. We're going to get into it and play a bit. So it looks like you got to jump. It looks like you gotta slide, from what I can tell. You gotta roll. And of course you could shoot. Okay. So I guess I gotta... Nope, took hit. I was like, what do I gotta do to get over that? I'm not sure. We got a chest though. Why? I know that this is in beta, but one of the things that I am already not the biggest fan of is all the icons on screen. Because I don't know what they mean. Like, if you pause the game, you have these menu options here. But I don't know... I don't know what they mean. I assume this one, the treasure chest, shows icons in the bottom right corner if you're confused about something. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Alright, it says B plus A. Oh, to do one of those. Okay. No, you can't do it there. So I gotta drop and do it? Aha, there we go. That's really awkward though. B and A at the same time? Not sure I like that. Alright, looks like we got some kind of helmet, but I don't know what it does. Okay, LB. Oh, it's a dash, okay. So yeah, I wish the game was a little bit more descriptive as to what's going on here. Overall, I dig the look of it. I like the overall style. I like the black and white, like really washed out look. Oh, we jumped into a well. Actually, this music is pretty cool too. We're in some kind of a crypt or something down here. But it's interesting that everything else in the game is like super, you know, it's super detailed. Like, you look at this wall here. Look how detailed and pretty that is. But your main character is just kind of like this little skull guy. The question mark here. Feedback? Oh, okay. That actually opened up a thing for me to send them feedback. Okay, well, woo, mouse here. I think the video will be enough as far as feedback goes. Is the screen going to always do that thing where it... Yeah, I don't know that I really like if the screen is going to do that all the time. What can we do here? Alright, so like, what am I picking here? I don't understand. See, like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. No clue. So some interesting history on this game. I guess NONGUNZ, just called NONGUNZ, was actually released back in 2017. This is the Doppelganger edition. But what happened? Oh, okay. So we're fighting now, I guess? Oh, crap. So if you guys were wondering why the volume was super low during certain parts there, is because the gunshots here are super duper loud. Also not a big fan of the shooting on the bumper. Oh, crap. Alright, so we're just going to be going through some waves here. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot. Did I go the right way? I don't know. Okay, so some kind of card popped up, but I don't know what that means. So yeah, I guess the game was released in 2017 under just the moniker NONGUNZ, so I don't know if NONGUNZ Doppelganger Edition means that this is just a crazier version of the game they're releasing, because the other one is not available to buy. Like, the normal version of the game is not available, but this one is. Okay, so it seems every single time we gotta hit this little switch up here, and then that'll transfer us over to the next fight. Ah! The hell is that thing? Kinda wish I had the ability to just hold RB as well. God, I'm almost dead. Done. Yeah, the game controls really need to be... Whoa, what happened here? The game controls really need to be kind of like moved around a bit, I think. The shooting on the right bumper just doesn't make any sense. It looks like if you hold RT, you can check out your weapons. Is that what you do? I don't know what I just did. I just slid and then it took me here, I guess? Ah! I really dig the art style, though. I will say that. Music also very cool. I like that it's like sort of understated, like spacey, spacey feeling, like Western. You know, understated guitar, that kind of thing. I like that. Well, apparently I hit something, but I don't even know what I hit. But yeah, so far already with this, like, considering it was a game that was already released and it's in beta, it's like, I really don't like that I don't know what I'm picking up, what's happening. Like, they finally added a map up in the top left, so that's nice. But I don't know why I'm here versus, like, why I'm not in the church I was in previously. Like, do I have to fight my way out of death or something like that? Is that what I'm doing? Oh, here we go. So we have a merchant. Okay, so those points you rack up, you could use to buy stuff. That's cool. I get it. All right, I think we're finally in the game, the actual game now. But yeah, I know this is a beta, but like, you know, throw the player a little bit of a bone here. Like, let them know where they are and what's happening with different abilities and items and stuff like that. Like, there's absolutely no text either to kind of like let you know where things are. Here, we're gonna try to do a fun slide here. Look at that. Can you escape? Okay, you can escape. Instead of like fighting everything. That's interesting. Oh my god. Those dudes are moving fast. So it's up to you if you want to leave or just keep getting points. I see, okay. This guy won't die. There we go. Oh, there's a chest there though, but there's 3 dudes. Okay, that works for me. This game really reminds me of another roguelike, you know, 2D shooter type game. If you guys have played it, haven't played it, I'm not sure. It's called Goner. The art is definitely similar in that it's just kind of like, you know, very crazy. There's more colors in Goner though. This is all black and white and orange, it would seem. Whoa. I am so near death. Out in the... I was like, how the hell am I supposed to get past that? I got slimed. Oh, you gotta shoot out of it. Okay, I see. Ugh. But yeah, this reminds me a lot of Goner. Which, you know, in and of itself it's an alright game. I wouldn't call it like a classic roguelike or anything like that. Well, since these guys don't hurt me unless I get too close to them, I might as well, like, try to go for the kill and get the points. I'm not able to really rack... They have a combo system that's, like, behind my head here. I see it hit ×1 every time I kill one enemy, but I don't see... I don't really see a good chance for me to get, like, a combo here. Ooh! Oh, crap. There we go. Now we're at a ×4 there, but that's because we had 4 enemies lined up. And I'll try to get down here to this guy to get a ×5, but that's not going to happen. So we're back to a ×1. Alright, so we got to jump up there. That's our exit. Where are we? Oh, okay. That was weird. He just, like, didn't appear on screen until... Wait, can I actually go back? Okay, so if you want, you can actually go back for stuff. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. You don't see that a lot in these styled games, you know? Oh, that didn't work, did it? Real stupid. Oh my god. I would say that the jumping with the character needs a lot of work. He's just not... The character is just not very fun to control, in my opinion. Like, I love that he has a slide, a dodge, you know, a roll, rather. I feel like this weird, like... You know, you could jump and then... Or spin, if you want. Or, like, fall and do that. But you could jump in midair, too, so what's the point of having the spin? I don't get it. So if you fall here and just hit jump, he can jump back up, like I just did. But if you fall and do the spin thing, like they show you in the tutorial, it's really the same thing. I don't understand. Oh, and how am I not dead? I'm at, like, no health here. Anyway, I picked up a card. So, the card... Okay, so here shows what you got. You got a card. I'm assuming that... Does that increase my attack? It's got a sword with a percentage sign. I don't know. Take that guy out there. But yeah, I don't with the jump though, let me make my point here though, with the spin and the jump or whatever, why not just give the guy a double jump and call it a day? Like, jump, you know? It would really help with the overall feel of the character's control. Because right now, it like I said, it just doesn't feel all that fun to control. I feel like he needs a little bit more weight with his roll. Like, the roll here, it feels cool when you're going down platform to platform, but when you're using it right here, it feels kind of weak. If you roll away like this, it's cool, but I don't know. Let's see, the slide. Alright, so the slide is used because you could shoot up, and you can't shoot when you're rolling. So if you decide you want to shoot up under enemy... Okay, so we need to try to do that. Also looks like you could jump higher after a slide, so if you slide and then jump... Yeah, okay. Things they don't tell you, though. They give you a tutorial, but they don't even tell you, like, some of these little secrets that are in the control of the game. I know it's in beta, but come on, guys. Woo! Okay, we got some kind of cross. Looks like it's more health, which is never a bad thing. What is that thing? It's a part of him? Alright, looks like we're going to a boss. Oh, so this should be fun. Oh my god, I'm doing like no damage to this guy. Do you see how... Wow. This is another issue I have with roguelikes, is like most of the time I feel like they should really make the first boss like an easy, like a given, you know? Oh, I see. If you keep jumping up, you can go back up to the top. I see. But yeah, a lot of times with the roguelikes that I see coming out nowadays, they really want you to earn that first boss for whatever reason. And I just don't feel like I am getting a good grasp of the control with these characters. Oh, here you go. Roll, slide, air spin, jump. Like, this is funny, but it's not helpful, to be honest. Like, you could roll and do that. Like, I don't know, like, they show the spikes under roll, and you get, like, a little doobly-doo, and then there's a little jump onto and move over. It says, don't do that, but do this, but, like, I don't know what that means. Alright, just gonna go explore a little bit here. I recognize this room. Alright, so we got a flower. It happens so quick, I can't see what it has. So, like, I don't know what that symbol means. Is that a jump? Is that a roll? Is that a feather pointing down? Like, I don't know what any of that means. Alright, so we've seen this room before. Ugh. So, the game is procedurally generated in the idea that levels that are, like, rooms that have already been made will just show up in random order. So that's kind of sort of what this game has going for it, I guess. Alright, we're finally checking out one of these treasure rooms. We got a moose head. The moose head gave me a head. So, do the heads work as armor or something? Or how does that work? I guess we'll find out here. Oh my god. Jesus. How are we supposed to not get hit here? Alright, so what is the point of having the head? If it's not, like, protecting me or anything like that. Like, I don't see the health moving. We're getting the hell out of here. But, of course, we don't have enough for the merchant here. Okay, so the doors do actually show you where you're going to go on the map. So if I go through this door, I'll go to the right. If I go through this door, I'll go up. So that's pretty cool. And here, you'll see we got a bunch of... So, you got fingers that move around. You got a nose that inches around. Ah! Jesus, that thing can climb walls? I had no idea. Well, this is not going well for me. So what I could tell you from what I'm playing of the beta here, which is odd that this is considered a beta considering it was a full-fledged game that was for sale on Steam at one point. But I can't believe that scorpion can actually jump over walls like that. But I think it's really strange that this is considered a beta, which I would assume that this is just the original game with some added stuff to it. I don't know for sure. They don't really go into, like, what's different between this one and the original, but... Oh, okay, I see. The platforms are sometimes really hard to see. There's a platform here, because they want to go with this aesthetic. Sometimes it's really, really hard to see. Alright, I guess we'll go through here. And I honestly, like, I like the slide, like I was saying, I like the slide where you could shoot up like that, but I haven't found a real reason to use it. Like, oftentimes I feel like the enemies are... Oh, I guess I'm dead again. I feel like the enemies are always to the side of me or being blocked by a platform, so... Also the... Wow, see, that finger thing? The hitbox seems way off. I also take a lot of damage. Like, you see the amount of damage I took from one hit? It took, like, that much health off. Good lord. So, this game, I'm assuming, is being built with the idea that they don't want it to be easy for you. Especially the first level. They want it to feel like an accomplishment, which I get, for sure. But I don't feel that this game offers enough, like, aesthetically and control-wise for it to be... Do I take a hit every time I open a treasure chest, too? Is that what's happening? Because I opened that one and I took damage. But I don't feel like this game offers enough aesthetically and it's not satisfying enough, like, control-wise for the game for me to want to put more time into it. At this point, guys, when you look at roguelite, what is this thing? What was that? Okay, I opened a thing and then nothing happened. No audio cue, no anything. At this point, like, I compare every 2D roguelite to Dead Cells, because Dead Cells... What is hitting me? What on earth is hitting me? Look at my health now. Are the weird finger things, like, actually shooting something? If they are, I didn't see it. So anyway, they're all compared to Dead Cells now, as far as I'm concerned. Dead Cells is an amazing game that really did a good job of taking not only 2D platforming that felt really snappy and really good. What in the hell are these things? But made it really fun. It made it really rewarding. Like, it made it hard without you feeling like you were the person, or rather, like, whenever you died in Dead Cells, it felt like it was your fault. Never felt like it was the game being too rough on you. This game, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. Like, we're 20 minutes in here. I don't really know what to make of, like, what they're going for here. Okay, so that way takes you to these wave-based rooms. Okay, so you got wave-based rooms, but then you also have the normal game itself. Okay, so a roll will take you away from enemies and you won't get hit, so that's cool. So something to keep in mind there. Woo! I kind of actually like these wave-based rooms more than the game itself, if that's saying anything. I feel like it's snappier. I feel like it makes more sense with the control of the character. Like, having those gigantic rooms where enemies are everywhere and you having, like, these cool, interesting abilities, but non-helpful abilities at the same time. Sometimes it just doesn't feel like it meshes in the normal game. In the wave-based game, it does. Like, the controls, and maybe it's just because you're restrained to, like, just a box here. Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to be able to survive this. There's nowhere for me to go. Now, the description for the game touts that there's going to be a ton of guns, too. Like, when am I supposed to get other guns? Like, I've been playing for almost a half hour now, and I haven't seen another gun. I don't think there's even one for sale in the merchant shop. I could be wrong, of course. Maybe I didn't notice it. And right now I'm collecting a bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh god, there's no way I'm gonna survive this one. This is the one where they all, you can only hit them if they all pop out of the thing. Well, you know, my takeaway from this, guys, is that I really like the music. I do like the aesthetic of it. I'm just not so sure that I really enjoy playing it, unfortunately. I know it's in beta form, so I'll check it out again later in the year when it's actually out. But as of right now, I don't know, maybe you're different than me. Maybe this looks great to you. I recommend checking out the beta. I would play it for yourself just to see if it's something you'd be interested in. But I don't know, for me, I'm not really feeling it. You can only go so far on aesthetic alone with your games, you know? And I feel that this has the potential to go somewhere cool, but it just ain't quite there yet. And it makes sense, because it's in beta form. But there's just a lot of little things I feel that need to kind of change to update it to get it to be a rival to something like Dead Cells, you know? And a lot of that has to do with communication to the player. I don't like cryptic games. I don't like when you're playing games and you are sitting there trying to figure everything out. And yes, by the way, when you open chests, it seems like it harms you, which I don't know why. Like, if I earned my way to a chest, I should just get that chest without it hurting me, but... Roll. Yeah, game design is a it's a strange beast, isn't it? Because part of you really wants to make a game that stands out and appeals to people and is challenging. But at the same time, you want to make a game that's memorable and one that people are going to want to come back to. So there's like a few different ways that people go with game design nowadays. It seems like they either go like the Dead Cells, or I'm sorry, not Dead Cells, Dark Souls route, where they purposely make the game tough and they're like, deal with it, you know, you figure it out. Which I get it. I get, oh jeez, there's nothing over here. I get why you would do that. I get why people like it. It's not a game for me though, is what I would say. So people who are into that style of game, great, I'm glad you enjoy it. And this might be in that realm. This might be in that realm of like, this game is super hard right from the start. It's only going to get harder. Deal with it. So cool. You know, if that is the kind of game you like, I think that you'll like this. But for me, I've always been more somebody who's appreciative of like the Mario approach to design. Yeah, you do get hurt every time you open a chest. So what's the point of opening the chest then if you're just going to get hurt? Dumb. You know, if you play Super Mario 1 or, you know, really any of them, what is hurting me from those stupid fingers? Is it the blood trail behind it? It is. Okay. I'm just sitting here like, why in the hell am I getting hurt from this thing? So if you play Mario 1, you know, it's an old story that they tell quite a bit about how the first game was designed. The first game was designed to, especially the first level, was designed to make you use the buttons on your controller to figure things out. Like, and that was back in the day before anybody played any of these games. You know, they were designing it for people who hadn't brought a console home in the past. You know, the whole idea is obviously that they designed the first level of Mario so that way there's nothing on screen. So it's like, what do? Oh, I hit the D-pad and I move. Okay, I'm moving. and then you come up to some blocks or whatever, and you're like, oh, what can I do with the blocks? You try to jump on it, and then there's a Goomba coming at you, and you're like, oh, what can I do? You test out the buttons, and you're like, oh, I could jump on it, or I can jump over it, and it'll go past me. Oh, there's a question mark block. What can I do here? I could jump. What does that do? Do I have to jump on top of it, jump below it? You know, so they made it more intriguing than challenging, you know? And then, as you get further into the game, for anybody who can attest, especially if you get to World 8, it is a tough game. It gets really, really difficult. But a lot of game designers nowadays have taken that whole idea and decided to make World 8 the new World 1. Which, for me, is kind of frustrating, because the way I play games, I really like to spend a little bit of time getting to know the character. It really is, I know it sounds super corny, but it like really is, like, especially if you plan on someone playing your game for hours and hours on end, you really need to create a world where the player is fun to control, and where you could see yourself actually... Here, we're gonna sneak up past this guy. Okay, there we go. Now I see why they let you out of the door, or let you pick when you want to get out of the door, because there would be enemies afoot. Anyway, I think you guys understand the point I'm trying to make here, though. Like, if you go back and you play a little bit of Dead Cells, you'll understand what I'm saying. Dead Cells starts out where you get to control the character in a fun room. You get to understand his abilities, of which he lacks quite a bit. You know, there's currency for you to unlock things during the gameplay. When you get a new item, you know, you feel accomplished. It's just like, there's a lot of good going for it. And I'm a big fan of that game for that reason. All right, let's see what we can do here. And I guess we'll get this, because I don't know what anything does. We're just going to grab a couple things randomly. What do you guys think about that? So, having said all that, though, I will say that this game has the potential to really go somewhere with what it's doing. There we go. We got a head, but again, I don't know what the head does. Oh, you can switch heads. Okay, okay. So here's all my cards. Okay, so does that mean I could eat one and gain... Oh, look, you can eat one. If you hold it, you can gain health back. Oh. Now, but do the cards help me while I'm holding them, though? That's what I want to know. No idea. But I think this game has the potential to do something really, really cool and be really, really cool. Whoa, almost got hurt. And I think, first and foremost, it starts with the control of the character. It really, really does. At least for me. Yeah, after just over a half hour playing this, the control is just not... It's not working for me. It really isn't. Can we jump through platforms? Or jump down through platforms is what I mean. I guess not. Guess they're gonna force you to go the other way. Okay. So yeah, I would say please make the character a little bit more snappy, a little bit more fun to control. That would be my first critique for this. Leave the music as is. Aesthetic could be adjusted just a little bit. Your eyes do get a little bit used to like where things are at. But monochrome in this day and age is like very, very touchy. Like a lot of times, at least in my head, I'm kind of like, why no color? You know, you should really. Oh, accidentally touched the spikes. I don't understand why the choice to do no color nowadays when it's like, you know, black and white looks cool, but straining on the eyes, and you have so much of the palette to work with. I get it, the black and white with a red, you know, it's a Sin City thing, you know, do a black and white comic where yellow stands out or whatever, like the yellow bastard. I get it, it's a cool effect, but I don't know, there's more that could be done here. Let's try to take out the boss one more time here. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oh my god, he just needs so many hits. Ah! So I get the guy's pattern. I do, but look how many shots this guy has taken from me. And he's lost like not even an inch of his health bar. Alright, so if we go here, I can eat that. Eat it. Again, weird though that the tutorial does not explain any of that stuff. We gotta kill these bug things. Oh my god, they just keep eating my health. I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy. There's no way. You guys might also remember from the first Super Mario Brothers as well that the first encounter with Bowser is also the easiest. So if this is the easiest boss in the game, I'm not so sure I'm going to enjoy playing this game once it's actually available. The other weird thing too is that you could shoot up if you slide, but you can't shoot up any other time. You can't just point up and shoot. I would probably add that as an option to the character to make it more fun. But yeah, guys, that's going to be NONGUNZ Doppelganger Edition. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one, to be honest. I know it's in beta. It's got a little bit more development time left in it. It's supposed to be coming out later this year. Maybe they'll change a lot of stuff and we'll come back to it and it'll be way better. And I hope it is, because I would like this game to be fun, because as of right now, I think the aesthetic and the music are pretty awesome, but the actual game itself is just kind of mediocre. And that's where we're at with that, guys. But I want to say thank you for watching, everybody. And of course, I'll see you all next time.